Now it's time to get it on. Now it's time to really get it on. Yeah. Meth lab obtained. Alright. Are you looking at me? Are you looking at me? Nah, I'm just kidding. This game sucks. Alright, well, so I got suckered into buying this shit, and ever since I thought, oh, well, I could use this as an excuse to make content. Yeah. Turn the motion blur off, for the love of God, because they weren't really thinking about that shit in this game. Like, they weren't thinking about, oh, yeah, there's going to be some people who don't like motion blur. Look at how there's no motion blur on Tony Hawk, and how it's a seamless, smooth experience. And there's a lot of shit going on. And it's fun, it's classy. See how the gameplay just flows? Yeah, no. It's not that I'm not paying attention to... I bet you Jack Black is so easy to work with. I bet you he is so easy to fucking work with. Alright, back to what we were talking about. So, Ready or Not is a SWAT simulator game that takes itself a little too seriously, I think. It's like Rainbow Six Siege and Call of Duty had a baby, but this bastard child has too much hit detection between players, is a little bit too aggressive on the grading system. How are you not going to reward the last one standing if, like, let's say every team member dies, okay? Why aren't we going to reward the survivor? I don't understand that. And look, see, this AI is just, it's spotty. Sometimes they listen, sometimes they don't. Did I have a definitively better time playing alone or with friends? Maybe alone, but honestly, everything's better with friends, so tough call there. But with this game, I'm not really that big of a fan because of a few things. There were a few make or break things, and the make or break things are like the time to kill, or the fact that they didn't incentivize me to keep playing the game other than, oh, okay, you finish this mission, you get to go to the next mission. There's only 18 missions in the main core pack. I don't want to pay for any more of this game because I was so disappointed in the dog shit level of entertainment that I got out of it. But, and also, why can't you see your reflection in the mirror? Like, what the fuck? Is he Count Dracula? Like, it's not clocking there. But, yeah, look at that door. Just melted into that guy. You have one job. It's just a breach and clear game with civilians that are weird. And some of them, like, everybody acts all questionable, and I get it. That's the fun of the game. It's a roguelike. Look at the shitty-ass AI. No. Fucking ridiculous. So the time to kill, I mean, you can get shot. I'm playing on casual, so I'm not going to die this run, and I'm running some highlight clips, and I did get wrecked, even on the lowest difficulty. And I'm not in this for... I didn't join for the SWAT simulator. I just wanted another good FPS to play with my friends, but when we played a mission, and we went throughout the whole mission, and then the very last guy on the map, after clearing everything out, stabbed me and killed me, I knew. I was like, okay, this video is happening. Now I have no way of talking myself out of it. There's no incentivization to use any other guns. There's no... ChatGPT told me there was a mastery system. If you can find it and I can't, leave a comment. Because, honestly, no dice on that. Yeah, so the question is, ready or not? No, I'm not ready. And I don't think this game was ready either. Even though it's a PC game that's been out for a year, ported over to this system, I just thought... And if there was something to reach for, you have longevity in your game. So, other than turning the difficulty up and trying to get a better grade, I'm moving on. The gunplay is fantastic. I really like the gameplay as far as the gunplay goes, but that's not a very high standard anymore. It's 2025. There's a lot of games with good gunplay itself that you don't have a system that's punishing you when you're the survivor, which that was the coolest feeling I had. I'm not going to shut up about that. The coolest feeling I had was my whole team dying. I'm in a hotel. I'm by myself. And I've got these guys all around me. They're all gunning me down. I know the time to kill is going to be high. And now the pressure's on. Now it's time to survive. Oh, wait. They put a hotkey on the D-pad so you could restart a mission sooner. What? So that's kind of odd. They did that so you could restart a mission sooner, that we could get a better grade. But that means you essentially don't have much hanging on each mission. Now, in the solo, it did say a couple things, like if you had a guy die on a mission, your other guys, their stress level would go up, and they all have different traits, different bonuses that do different things for you in different scenarios, and that was interesting. I liked that. I liked how, yeah, the further you get, the more officer slots you get, but I mean, I don't give a shit about this AI, and the fact that if I'm playing by myself and one of the AI die, I'm going to get punished for it, which, okay, understandable. But what if you're playing with your friends? You're playing better than them, or vice versa. They're playing better than you. They don't deserve to be punished for you not performing as well, or you don't deserve to be punished for them not performing as well. Or, let me talk about this night vision. I don't know if I put camera work of the night vision in here. Maybe I can fit it in. Please, future robot, fit the night vision goggles in. This shit on a 75-inch screen allows me to see 50 fucking percent of it. 50 fucking percent, damn near, it feels like. In a game that's very sensitive to what happens in your peripherals. Very sensitive. So, yeah, and a couple of my buddies said some pretty relevant things. You know who you are if you're watching. One of them said, yeah, this looks like Phasmo in the way that, you know, it's a simulator. It's got that appeal. Maybe Robot will like it. And I did for a solid 2 hours. And then I was Googling how to get a refund on PlayStation, and I've never done that with a game before. Ever. Yeah. I actually struggled getting back on just to make this footage so that I'd have something with my review just to tack on. Like, it was that much of a struggle. It was like, I didn't want to play that bad. But, now, the thing that led the straw that broke the camel's back, as we would say, is that $50 price point. If they'd have sold this game at $20, you let them get away with a few things, like, alright, there's no ranking system, or if it got brought to Plus or something, yeah, there's nothing, what do you mean there's no reason to use any other guns, or what do you mean there's no challenge around the map to do anything other than just get your OBJs, save the civilians, bring order to chaos, what else is there? And everybody's surviving, and then do it quick, and then that's it. You do that on all the missions, and when the game is done, that's it. And you're gonna get angry. I don't understand the cross-up between, and it's like a very popular cross-up now, between difficulty and fun. People have resorted to thinking that difficulty equals fun all the time in more and more arenas, and it's that case isn't always applicable. Difficulty isn't always fun. Now I get what you're thinking. You're probably thinking, well, Robot, that's probably just because you suck at the game. You suck. You're the worst. You're the worst to ever touch a controller, and your opinion is completely invalid. And you know, and in that case, don't let me get in the way of you spending the same amount of money that you could have spent on getting Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4, okay?